Welcome to the staff room, a place that's colder than the Antarctic.
A spot rumoured to have been where Laurel met Hardy.
A space for loose talk, rusty forks, and many, many, many pot noodles. I'm your store manager, Rob.
And I shouldn't even be here, as I suspended last week for putting dodgy suggestions in the suggestions box. I'm your co-host, Al, and as always, we're joined by our checkout staff, the feckless layabouts, Josh.
Check.
And Tom.
1, 2.
I just ate the mic then.
That's the standard advice, isn't it, for podcast? Eat the mic.
Eat the mic. Yeah, we're doing it for a few years now.
Involved.
Yeah. That's why most podcasters are fat.
Well, I've noticed with podcasters these days, they're all going headphone free now. Have you noticed
Headphone free?
Yeah.
Well, they've got them mics that stand up a bit more. You know, they're very pointed mics.
Yeah.
Have you seen them? I've seen
Very
dimly lit, like 3-hour conversation podcasts about Bitcoin. You listen to them every day, Al.
Pretty much, mate, yeah. Yeah, the old rabbit hole.
How are we all doing then?
I've just found a bit of egg in my thumb.
Oh, nice.
Old eggy
That's
thumb.
horrible,
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
We haven't even been out for a breakfast
No, we
or
haven't,
anything. Do you know what I mean? This is just the
that's
normal.
just a bit of egg
yeah.
in my thumb
Yeah.
and the bit between these
When
skin
we
and
were having breakfast, we realised that Tommy's called Tom because he's the one who likes tomatoes.
It's a fact.
Big Tom.
What did you say, Josh?
I said to the waitress, I went, yeah, everyone thinks it's a vegetable, but it's a fruit.
Yeah, he's a tomato guy.
Yeah.
I only wear red, Al, if you've noticed.
Yeah.
What's your favourite type of tomato?
Beef.
Beef.
Beef tomatoes.
Beef tomato.
Yeah.
They are a bit shit, to be honest, beef tomatoes.
They're
I
all right.
They're just water. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
90% water.
They're just water. Like, what it sound like common scum there. They're just water.
I don't like tomatoes.
They're all right.
No,
I like
unless they're
ketchup.
cooked.
Ketchup is okay.
The seeds are on the inside.
Yeah.
That's how you know.
What, the tomatoes?
Yeah.
What's that? Has it got seeds on the outside? No, it's a tomato. Right. What colour is it? Yellow. Yeah.
Could
Yeah,
be.
tomato.
Yeah. Could be.
You can't get yellow
Yeah,
tomatoes.
of course you
Yeah,
can.
yellow, green. Yeah.
I had a chicken once, no seeds on the outside, so therefore it was like, little did I know it was a tomato.
Tomato chicken.
Yeah.
Speaking of tomato chickens, it seems like someone would find down the middle aisle, and we were on TV, weren't we, the other day? On the middle aisle,
yeah.
Secrets of the Middle Aisle on Channel 4.
It's funny you should mention TV, Josh, because we were on TV, weren't we? The other day? It's funny you should mention being on TV.
Smooth. Yeah, no, it was good stuff, weren't it? Filmed us for 8 hours and then showed 3 minutes. It was great.
Yeah.
They made us get all the items from Series 2, bring them round. Well, they didn't make us, but that's what they offered.
Yeah.
Brought everything round, deboxed all of it that we had ready for the raffle to be sent off. And we got it all out. And I did they show any item at all?
Oh, they had the hot dog toaster.
Well,
Hot
no,
dog
that was because
toaster.
they showed that. So
Yeah.
they showed
They had
the
the
Christmas single.
talking flamingo.
Talking
Ah,
flamingo.
yeah.
I think they did a little bit where we introduced some items.
Yeah.
That was about
It
it.
was good. It was a good opportunity, wasn't it? It was
Yeah, it
fun.
was, yeah.
What time did we start recording here?
7:15.
Quarter to seven,
Before
we're here,
7
yeah,
o'clock.
in
Yeah,
the
just
morning
for
on a
the-
Saturday.
Just for the listener or viewer, if you've seen the show, if you haven't already, check it out. It was on 2 Mondays ago, was it? Or last 2 Mondays ago. 8 o'clock, it'll be on 4OD and all that. But when you see the little interview shots, that's us sat in Al's kitchen. Do you know what I mean? And then we recorded it here, then we recorded bits in here.
I looked like I was asleep.
Yeah. And about
Nothing
9
new
o'clock,
there,
then-
mate.
And then about 9 o'clock, they just went, should we go out and get everyone sandwiches? We're like, yeah.
Bacon
Yeah.
boys.
Yeah, they did say we would be on both episodes, didn't they, originally? But then I think they must have actually just gone and listened to the show after that. And like,
Maybe.
we don't need to
realise
promote
it's not
these.
as PC as
Let's
it
not
was.
promote these guys before Watershed. And also, we're trying to make Little and Aldi look good, whereas our sort of what we do.
The Sullian podcast.
Yeah, we just sully the items, don't we? We're item sulliers.
Yeah,
I love
Oh,
the word,
well, one
I
of
love the
us
word
is.
sully.
Yeah.
I'm
love
always
sully.
dead enthusiastic about everyone's items.
Yeah, Josh
I'm
loves to
enthusiastic
sully.
about sullying.
He's
Just
a natural born winner, aren't you?
That's it.
You know,
day
natural
job,
born
day job,
sully.
critical criminologist, mate. I'm sullying all over the place.
Yeah. But in your attempts to win, you will trample all over everyone else. That is Josh.
That's
Josh's
it.
philosophy.
That's me down to a T. That.
Yeah.
Social Darwinism, mate.
So I wears big boots.
Yeah, look,
So you can crush dreams.
another thing that was disappointing was we never got Denise round, did we?
Big D.
Did not have
Heavy
Denise
D.
fan out in here.
No.
Heavy D's dead
can you,
now.
Can you
Sorry.
beep out the Von part of that,
Yeah.
please?
Denise.
Just
Oh, hang on. That's the wrong. Oh, no,
Oh,
not that one. Hang
oh.
on. I've changed. Where is it?
Remix.
Try again.
Remix.
There you are.
So
Go on, play it now,
Denise,
play it.
Denise Houghton.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it, yeah.
Got it.
Is Von French for van?
Could be.
Is that not Levon?
No, that's one of those ones that's been converted into a
Camper conversion.
Escape to the Levon.
the Volkswagen Levon.
Denise, camper conversion, Alton.
I once convinced I won't say name. I once convinced a girl in high school that Nissan had released a car with square wheels called the Nissan Hill Climber.
I convinced an
believe?
American girl that I worked with recently that we invented shoes because there were so many hedgehogs.
What?
Stop
your feet getting spiked.
I think I convinced her anyway. She might have just gone away and been like, he's very weird.
Yeah. Strange fruit.
That's why we invented cars.
Yeah.
To then invent the deadshog.
We invented roadkill.
We invented deadshogs.
Yeah, we invented cars, so we didn't need to. Go on.
Here's a question. What has been inadvertently invented by inventing something else?
I was reading something
TV
about
aerial.
I was reading something about how in certain African countries they've been getting more young females into education, which is on paper is a really good thing, but it's just caused mass crime throughout the society because no longer males are going into education and males are more likely to get involved in criminality. And so actually something that seems quite positive, like giving girls education.
Because the girls are going to education,
because
the
there
lads
isn't
aren't.
enough. Because there's not enough
right,
space.
okay.
There's not. A lot of it's done through charity work and stuff.
Shit.
Do you know what I mean? And yeah, so just to lighten, the mood, like the criminality is spiking because they've put any more, Yeah.
Got a little bit of egg there in my thumb. Look.
Yeah. That's one of those things, isn't it? Like, I try to do something nice.
That's it.
Try to do
It
something
completely
nice.
is. It was done with the right ethics, some of the right morals, and
Yeah.
it's just causing massive crime spikes.
So did the TV or the TV aerial come first? Because you can't watch the TV without the TV aerial.
Oof.
So,
I can think of another.
I reckon it probably got invented at the same time.
What came first?
But radio came before TV, so probably the aerial came first.
well, TV killed the radio show.
Video killed the radio star.
Video. Is that what I meant?
Don't know.
I think that's what I meant.
so.
Let's have a look at that egg on your thumb.
It's just that.
What came first, the chicken or the egg on the thumb?
TV or the TV license.
TV, probably the fucking
Probably the
license.
license.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
That's another thing that's invented in adverts effect. Wage labour.
Hedgehogs and bonfires.
Yeah.
We invented the hedgehog, and then the bonfire was invented so it could hide in the bonfire.
Is Bon French for van?
Dave Vanfire.
Bonfire. Yeah, Bon's good, isn't it? So it's like a good fire.
Not sure.
No.
Yeah. Good fire.
Good fire.
Very good
I like
fire.
fireworks. The positive side of gunpowder.
Yeah.
Oh no, Bon might be very actually. So very fire.
Very fire.
Very
Oh,
fire.
very fire.
It's very fire.
Well, bonbon is
So
a
fire.
sweet.
I know.
Very, very.
Pulled my filling out, it did.
Very, very.
The French language.
Yeah, the French pulled my teeth.
I did French for 3 years
my
in
teeth.
school, and all I can remember is je suis un pomme de terre.
What does that mean?
I am a potato. That's it. That's it. 3 years of Miss Zaniboni's French lessons.
Zaniboni.
Everyone, St George's kids out there who were locals watching it, tapping pens in the class. Everyone will remember used to drive her nuts. It actually became a cultural practice. I feel sorry for this woman looking back now, but the culture of
She
the
has
school
nightmares.
knew that if you did this in the class, it
Well,
just freaked her out.
We had the cultural thing that we had going on in ours was, you might not remember bomb bags. Do you remember bomb bags?
Yeah.
No.
So
Bomb
bomb
bags,
bags, where it was a little silver pouch and it had a thing that you popped in the middle and
Yeah.
that reacted and then eventually it exploded and foam went everywhere. And what went round collegiate was that you set them off in the back of Miss Lumber's class. And I think that every day for a couple of weeks,
Oh, no.
every lesson, there was just bomb bags going off in the back of her class.
I was talking about them the other day, but
Class.
we used to just stand on the promenade and you'd pop it and it'd inflate like that to
Yeah,
a
yeah.
point where it's going out, it'd go bang. So you pop it and just frisbee it down to the fisherman. And it'd sit,
How much
it'd sit there
stuff
for a
did it
second and
produce?
just go boom. And I'd go like, fuck hell.
How much stuff did it
Not
produce?
massive
Like, were they
stuff.
Well, not that much, but
No.
they're not that bad. But they did get banned
People
pretty
were-
quickly.
People
yeah.
posting them through
Putting them in
letterboxes.
post boxes
Old
and ruining
people's
mail.
letterboxes.
Combat
Putting them through
18.
old people's doors, yeah, and just like obviously just abusing.
I mean, we had some teachers have nervous breakdowns. And it was awful. Some of the stuff, honestly.
Oh, live and direct in
Yeah.
the class and like shaking. It was
Horrible.
awful place. I don't know why anyone would want to be a teacher. I did an English degree, and all anyone said, "What you do? I was doing an English degree." Oh, do you want to be a teacher? Every single person. Do you want to be a teacher? No. Do I fuck want to be a teacher? Never want to be a teacher. That's crazy.
I was being a teacher, Josh.
Oh yeah.
He's got the slightly more mature audience.
Well, yeah. I mean, do you know what?
High school,
Colleges
high
and uni,
school.
isn't it? It's different. I
College
couldn't
and
do high
uni.
school.
High
Okay.
school's rum.
But a high school, jeez.
Fuck
Imagine.
that.
Do you know
Absolute
what?
fuck that.
Imagine trying to control a class of 6-year-olds.
Yeah.
Fucking
I don't know, you
hell.
just give them TikTok these days, don't you?
Yeah, pretty much. What was the... Oh, no, I'm not going to bring it up. It's meant to be a light-hearted podcast. We'll keep going.
Were you going to say you give them Rohypnol?
No.
What was that drug that you used to spike children?
Oh, God.
Keeps them in check.
Yeah, so anyway, TV show.
TV show, yeah.
I think we got a little bit sidetracked there, didn't we,
What
by
came
Denise
first, the
Van Houten?
Middle Hour podcast or the TV show containing the Middle Hour podcast?
That's what ADHD sounds like. No, it was good. It was good. Nice to film. Got a few shots of us walking down the prom like knobheads, didn't we? You know what I mean? That was quite fun to go and do. Nice to be up there. You know, we all care about Blackpool quite a lot.
Here's
And
the
it's
thing.
good to be showing that good side to us.
They filmed us recording an entire episode.
Yes. Yeah.
And although we don't have any video, we do have the audio for that. So we're going to release that for you on Patreon. So anyone who's on Patreon can listen to the show that we recorded for Channel 4.
It was
they did
good
make
as well.
a signed disclaimers to say that they own that footage.
We're not allowed
now, but,
They didn't use it, so...
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they didn't use fuck all from it.
Yeah, it was
so.
basically a recap of the series 2.
Yeah, we did our favourite items from the show to date, which in fact brings us on to another point, because the series 2 items, which we are still intent on raffling off, although we're not going to do it like series 1 where we gave individual prizes to individual, like it was, you could win all the items from one show. We're going to be raffling off all of the items from series 2 in one massive prize, going to one
big bumper
lucky
prize. Yeah. So anyway, for the raffle for Series 2 stuff, if you're interested, if you want to get it, we'll be putting stuff on socials about how you can enter that soon. There's also a page on our website. I think if you just click on the link at the top, I'm sure it just says raffle.
Yeah, I guess so. We use a website called raffle.com.
Waffle.
Where
Waffle.
you have to answer a question. It'll be a dead easy question to answer, and then that puts you into the raffle. We'll do it at £5 a ticket. All the money is going to go to one of our nominated charities. We'll work out who won Series 2.
Let's get
That's
sour.
sour, that, Josh.
It's turning inside
And, oh God,
Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, if you had to,
And
that'd be
all the
great.
money we got. I think last time we did about 165 quid for charity, was it?
Yeah, and we've also still got the Christmas single up. So if you still want to buy that and donate, I think you can buy it for like £1 or whatever.
Yes, on Bank. Is it Bandcamp?
Bandcamp, we'll still donate to that.
Yeah, as well, if you want to pay more than £1, all the money's going to charity as well. So if you want to throw £5 in, throw £5 in, throw £10 in, throw £10 in. It's Christmas, good time of year. The money will get to charities. It's good. We'll do the work
125
for you.
quid. If you send us 125 quid, we'll put that into charity.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I've managed to... Your eyes are watering. You've just got to get through to the flavour bit, haven't you?
I've got through to the flame now. I'm all right.
Oh,
I'm all right, mate.
after 2 days of drinking, the inside of my mouth feels horrible and I've just stuck a sour sweet in it.
Not too bad. Watermelon's all right.
Watermelon.
I've got a blue raspberry.
Steve Holt.
Yeah. So did we get any Don't Ask Toms this week?
Yeah.
No.
Do you have a question? Don't ask Tom. Looking for some answers? Don't ask Tom. Needing help with something? Don't ask Tom, because he'll tell you to fuck off.
Who wants to kick it off? Have you got one, Josh?
I've got one up, yeah. So, dear Tom, these recent waves of strikes have brought Schrodinger's conundrum back into mainstream society. As nurses prepare to go on strike, we now see the modern conundrum of Schrodinger's nurse. As nurses are simultaneously too important to strike, yet simultaneously not important enough for a fucking pay rise. I want to know, what are your favourite simultaneously occurring events? Thanks.
Fucking hell.
And who sent that in, Josh? Sounds awfully like one of yours.
NHS help me now.
Oh,
Gmail.
Direct Gov. What's the question?
What is your favourite
simultaneous
simultaneously occurring events?
Well, like a Schrodinger. What's your favourite Schrodinger?
Yeah.
That's a difficult one, that, isn't it? I mean, the classic is Schrodinger's immigrant, isn't it?
Stealing your
is
job
it?
and your
Is it?
benefits.
Yeah.
I thought like getting a haircut while eating a bacon sandwich. I think quite a good one.
Are you just naming things at
At
the same time?
Well, is that
yeah.
not what simultaneous means?
Yeah, but what's the
I think
relation to haircuts and bacon buddies?
I think the thing with the Schrodinger thing is it's two opposite
yeah.
things
Yes,
happen
I
at the
know
same
what it is. That's
time.
why I wrote the question.
Yeah, well, it's a
Sorry,
very hard
Your,
thing to-
your haircut and bacon sandwich
Oh, it's meant to be funny,
example
yeah, meant to be jest, yeah.
didn't really work, did it?
Don't know.
Yeah, I'm going to be surprised if you managed to just land one of those.
I think I did shout at Schrodinger something or other a couple of weeks ago, but I cannot remember.
I
what it
called
was.
Prince Andrew Schrodinger's nonce.
Yeah.
Because he was like, is he
that
sweating or not sweating or something?
yeah,
Like, how
that's
could he
good
be
one, yeah.
sweating and not sweating at the same time? Yeah.
Schrodinger's nonce.
We'll go with that.
He's not on normal courtyard exercise, that
He's
lad,
not,
is
is
he?
he? No.
He's definitely
Oh, yeah,
not.
no. I'll have you an answer by the end of the day.
Yeah.
All right.
So I've got one from Channel 4. Hi, Tom. Been getting a lot of messages from viewers who'd like to see your hair. Could you show them?
No.
Da, da, da. You've got a hat on. Kind regards, Channel 4.
Bobble hats don't work with the headphones.
Ah, it's Bobble Hat season.
It's the bobble hat headphone combination situation.
Situation. Hi, Tom. I know you're not a massive fan of feet, but do you think you'd be able to spot one of your own toes if it was in a bucket full of toes? Cheers, Tony.
What's called a mama no shins? Brilliant. Yeah, well, yeah, absolutely.
You reckon,
Yeah,
yeah.
in a bucket of toes.
A bucket of toes.
Yeah.
Who said that?
It's like that Taskmaster task, wasn't it, where they took a picture of the hand.
Oh,
Have
I've
you
seen
seen
that.
that
It's
one?
on the
No.
recent series.
In like a previous day's filming, they've been asked to take a photo of the hand, and then in one of the later tasks, they go into a room and there's thousands.
Yeah, just thousands of Polaroid pictures.
And they can
of
like
hands.
they can pay like time
Yeah.
to like separate a section,
Yeah.
and then you only have to look at so many to try and find your own hand, just hands. And there's like a dog paw in there, and there's someone took a picture of the hand the other way around.
No,
Didn't they? And it
did
just,
someone not go
found
like
it.
that? They said everyone's
Oh,
going to
yes.
take a picture like that,
Yeah,
so I'm
yeah,
going to do
so-
this.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
If you
good,
had-
good task.
But if you had like a bucket full of toes, I mean, you got to be able to fit what?
Yeah, difficult,
5,000 toes or
I can
something.
spot my pale hairy toe anywhere.
Would
I
you
couldn't
pull them
spot
out
my
one
toe.
by one and go, yeah, no, yeah,
Not
or
yet.
would you
No,
like
I
chuck
couldn't-
them out, spread them around?
Put your foot out and just sort of
Hey,
oh,
hey,
oh,
hey.
fuck the podcast up, ruined it.
I'd eat them like a pack of Watsits with a garlic and herb
Would
dip. Yeah.
Bit of dip under the nail.
Oh,
I think so.
So we've got one here.
Do you want to check that camera's still?
I think it's in the right.
Okay.
place, isn't it? Yeah.
We've got one here. It's from
So that talk fucking
Steve
feet.
Large. He was one of the Steve was one of the winners of the raffle in the
Oh,
yeah.
first series. Yeah.
Steam large.
Steve.
Right.
Steve Large. He said, "Howdy lads, I've got a question for Don't Ask Tom in Series 3. Can't wait. It's would you rather be 7'6" in size 3 feet or 4'6" in size 13 feet? Fucking random, I know, but there you go. Any more questions? I'll let you know.
With 3.
Would you rather be 7'6" with size 3 feet,
Like a hoof.
or 4'6" with size 13 feet?
4'6" is
Smaller
Quite
than,
short.
Smaller than mum.
yeah.
Would you be able to balance
Size
at that
13s.
height with that smaller
I
foot?
don't think so.
You might tip.
You can't even balance if you like lose your big toes, can you?
Isn't that going to be like geishas? They have tiny little feet, don't they, for the size?
Be like walking around with your feet in 2 tins of beans.
Yeah.
Be strange.
So what would you rather be? 4'7"?
Just probably take the tall one and
Yeah.
then just sort of have prosthetic feet
Yeah.
for your balance. And
You
stuff.
could get them blades. You know, them
Get
running blades.
Yeah. And then you'd be 7'9".
Yeah, and I imagine how fast you'd be. You'd be like a super soldier.
It'd be too fast.
And too fast. Be like your
Too
own,
fast, Tommy.
own
Too fast,
personal
Tommy.
weapon of
Too
mass
fast, Tommy,
destruction.
the tomato eating bandit.
Too fast, too Tom.
Too fast, too tomato.
They are nuts, them
That'd be the
blade
tall.
runners.
That'd be the tall one with small feet.
Yeah. Cheers for the question,
thanks for
Steve.
that.
Cheers, Stu.
Cheers, team.
So, what do we call
Reaching
it?
out.
Playing with Al.
Playing
Playing
with
with
Al.
Al.
I haven't
has it?
done a jingle for that yet.
Al's
I
bit-
need to
Al's
come up with
bits.
something.
Yeah,
Playing
playing
with
with
Al's
Al's
bits.
bits.
Definitely playing with Al's
Al
bits.
Playing with bits.
Yeah, cheers, lads. Well, this one is a bit weird, to be honest, as most of them are, and it is called Do You Still Shower With Your Dad Simulator 2015?
Do you still shower with your dad?
Yes.
Is this a second one in a series or something? Like the first one
I
is just
couldn't find a different
yeah.
one, but yeah, it's the 2015 version.
Oh.
And yeah, it's like a 2D game, and it's you can choose 2 game modes. You got Enduro Dad or Dadaphalon, and when you go in, you choose you got to choose your dad and your child. All right, and you've got Thomas and Magnum.
Magnum.
It doesn't say who's who, so I don't know if the kid's called Magnum.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
Oh, no.
No.
You got Richard and Lefty, and Johnny and Robin. And the aim of the game is you start off and you play as the little boy, and one of them's like they're all one's a white lad and a white dad, and one's a black lad and a black dad, and the other one's a ginger lad and a ginger dad. And you've got to match the child to the dad, and it's just some showers, and the dads are showering, and you've just got to move it to the right dad. And,
So
and you've got to get the longest dad streak.
I
And
think a lot of single mums are trying to do that in Blackpool.
yeah, and while you're going around, you've got to collect the bars of soap that appear periodically, because that gets you a bonus point.
Yeah.
And you've got to avoid the wet floor signs, because you trip over them. And yeah, it's whoever can get the longest dad streak. And yeah, I've recently got 36 consecutive
So,
dads.
so is it a bit like one of these cooking games where you've got to take items to the place at the right time?
you've just got to move the
you've got to
move
drop
the child to the
items
right
off
one,
and all
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But shower with someone else's dad.
Someone decided that was too normal.
Yeah.
A concept, and decided, I know.
I've not finished the game though, because there is DLC, which is
no.
dad loadable content.
Dad loadable content.
Plenty more dads in the sea,
Yeah.
In the shower.
in the shower.
Plenty more dads in the shower.
So you got 36 dadder.
I've got 36 consecutive dads.
Nice.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, you'll be swinging from Buckingham Palace in a Spider-Man suit next.
Very, very strange. Yeah.
What was this on Steam?
That is on Steam.
How much did you pay for
I
it?
think it was only a couple of quid.
Yeah. This is why I want to get him in PC, so you can just explore this realm of Steam where you can pick up loads of games for less than £5, can't you? Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like just loads of random little indie games.
like showering with your dad. And that.
So
It's mad. I've obviously got
weird.
some messed up stuff going on inside that I'm going, yeah, no, this sounds good. I might sign up to this. You know what I mean? Like, come back, Dad.
Another game that's actually good, which I have been playing seriously, is by Justin Roiland, the Rick and Morty creator.
What's
It's
it called?
Called High on Life.
Yeah, Rob mentioned it in the
Yeah, I
car
just
as well.
downloaded it
Yeah,
last night.
I'm going to give it a go. Yeah,
It's pretty good, pretty funny. You've got a gun that talks to you. It's an alien gun, and it's just basically Morty talking at you.
For the listeners and viewers who don't know, Justin Roiland is one of the main guys behind Rick and Morty. So yeah.
For the viewers who don't know, Rick and Morty's a TV show, cartoon style.
For viewers that don't know, TV's something that you stare at.
For the viewers that
Absolutely
don't know,
nothing inside.
the aerial came first.
Joe, when Rick and Morty Series 3 came out, it was the most watched show in the world.
Was it?
Yeah, in America, yeah.
And what is now?
I'm not sure.
Shower with your dad.
Showering with your
Off.
dads, yeah.
TV show.
Off.
Probably some bollocks on TikTok.
Yeah.
I've seen something the other day. TikTok is now more watched in the age bracket 4 to 18-year-olds than YouTube in hours
Yeah.
watched.
Well, do
Who's
you know-
letting a
well, this
4-year-old
is-
kid?
But this
watch
is
on
it. This is what.
TikTok?
This is what I weren't going to bring it up, but there's been a new study done by the I can't remember who it is. It's some centre for sort of digital health, and they say within 2.5 minutes they've found some studies that teenagers are being exposed to self-harm material and to people telling them to take their own lives in up to 2.5 minutes of going on the platform. Sometimes
Wow.
it's toxic as fuck. Best thing you can do for your kids is tell them to go off it. Do you know what I mean? But then again, that's where they socialise. That's where they hang out. So that's where they feel a sense of connection and identity.
Just don't
It's the
have
problem with
kids.
the integrated
Just don't have
social
kids.
media.
We'll
do you know
solve
what I mean?
all the problems in the world that way.
Yep.
What? So are you going to try and get a few more dads next time? You're
I'm
gonna
going
go back
to
in,
go back in. I'm going to see if I
See
can
if you can
beat my
complete it.
36 dad streak.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to have to. I've got to see what
37
other.
dadder.
I'm going to see what other weirdness I can find for next time.
I'm sure you'll not struggle.
Plenty out there.
How do you find that? How did you
it?
find that? Like, what did you type in Steam?
Just weird games
Weird
on Steam.
games, yeah.
Pretty much. It's,
Dad? Question mark.
Shower? Question mark. And there it is. Exactly what you were looking for.
Should we call that a wrap then?
I think we should.
Get onto the shop floor.
Wait.
Thanks for listening. It's goodbye from me. It's goodbye from Al.
Goodbye.
It's goodbye from Tom. Arto.
Bye.
Goodbye for Josh Newmanster.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Cheerio.
Peace.
Shut the door.
Don't slam it.